all that stuff. Hmm. Um, all right. One thing I want to talk about before I answer any questions. There's a post doing the rounds. It has done for a long time. People have been talking about this for a long time. Med beds will suck out your soul. Oh, for the love of God. Um, if that's what you believe, then guess what? That's going to be your reality, and you won't be healing with the med beds because we're moving into a 5D environment and none of that happens. So if you're thinking that the med beds will suck out your soul, you're very, very much in the 3D timeline, in which case med beds won't be there. You won't experience them and you'll always be waiting for them. Um, the only thing med beds suck out is your implants, your injuries, your dis-ease, your illnesses, your abnormality. I don't know what moron came up with this idea, but I think it was probably the CIA, NSA, the ones that behind all the scams about med beds. And yes, I did have a private investigator follow the money, follow where the money actually went. They traced it. Went straight to Washington, D.C., which is why we can't stop the scammers. Okay? So, also, um, pardon me, they're probably the ones that said the med beds will suck out your soul. So people don't use them. So people stay in poor health and rely on the pharmaceuticals because they're too afraid. Because remember, a healthy person is a customer lost, right? So, just saying. Alrighty. So, if you're going to believe that med beds suck out your soul, go for it. What that means is, one, you will not experience the med beds, and two, you're leaving your space open for someone else to be healed. So the more people that believe it'll suck out your soul, the faster other people get on the list. So go for it. But please don't share it to my groups because it will be deleted and probably you will too. Okay, because it's misinformation. It's just ridiculous. All right. But if you want to believe it, go right ahead. Go right ahead and believe it. Okay. Now's a good time to RV while we are I think you forgot the rest of that comment. Is there still an NDA when humanitarians use medbed before public? Most likely. Yeah, most likely. Oh, sorry. Just have to wait and see. Okay. Just have to wait and see. But most likely. Is the UK ready to go in all cities or will we need to travel to other cities? They are ready to go in every major city in the world except Finland and Afghanistan. They're the only two countries that are not ready. Every other country that has a major city is ready to go. It's only places like, I don't even know what, small islands like Fiji, okay, that may have to fly somewhere. But don't worry, the teams, the medbed transport teams, they will pick you up and organize your transport and away you go. And they'll drop you back. All good. So chill. Okay, they're ready to go. Just relax. The number I called about medbeds say they need $300 before treatment. Is this a scam? There is no money involved in medbeds. They are free. Of course, it's a scam. I've only been screaming that from the rooftops for the past 4 years. Stop emailing, stop signing up for medbeds. They're not available yet. There's no emails. You can't contact anybody yet. Anyone trying to get you, oh, I can get you in a medbed, is bullshitting you. It's a scam, 100%. Only, only when they are disclosed. With a national phone number of your country, will you be able to book any kind of appointment. Until then, it's all everybody, is scamming you. Okay? They will be 100% free. Training will be 100% free. You'll be paid to train, not you pay for training. Okay? No registration fee. You cannot get on it early. Only the military is in charge of this. And do you really think they're going to be on social media saying, email me, I can get you on a medbed? No, of course not. They're certainly not going to be using emails. That's poxy and it's pathetic. And people that are desperate don't use common sense. Okay? They don't have common sense when they're desperate because they're desperate. They'll try anything and they lose their life savings. Okay? Think, people, think. Let me see. That's right. Med beds don't suck out anything. Oh, God. Anyone who's saying they do is just, they're not on the positive timeline, which means they won't experience med beds in the first place. So their fear of med beds, they don't even need that fear because they won't be experiencing them. So it makes no difference what they believe. Can we do another Venus meditation, please? I so need it. Escape for a while. Oh, you can do that, Lisa. You can do your own meditation. Just open your mind, raise your frequency, ask them to take you. Go for it. You don't need me to give you a meditation. And a lot of people started relying on that meditation, which is why I removed it. Because people seem to get hooked on things and won't try anything else. And then when they get hooked on something, they're actually blocking themselves. So remove it, remove people's attachment to it, and they either stop and complain or they fly. So go ahead and fly. Well, after getting fooled with the jabs, it's normal to be weary. Yeah, but it's one thing to be weary, it's another to be foolish. And that's why most people got jabbed in the first place because they did not research. So, even though there's no actual physical evidence of medbeds, because it's suppressed military technology, it's not out there for the world to see yet. There's quite a few people with very good testimonies that know a lot about medbeds. And if you really dig deep, you can find them. And, you know, go with your intuition. After all, that's what the awakening's about, learning to trust yourself. So, trust. Yeah, they're all busy preparing for redemption appointments, helping set up medbed centers, training staff, doing healings, all that kind of stuff, providing security. Yeah, you name it, they're off doing it. So, and he's one of them. I was more worried about being turned into a cyborg. You will be turned into perfection. That's it. Complete and total biological perfection. No AI, no cyborg. Pardon me, I can't talk. No sucking out souls or implanting implants. None of it. Just pure, perfect health. Plain and simple. No hidden agendas, no little secret things. Perfect health. And that's something most people don't understand. What is perfect health? Oh, I know you said perfect health, but there's no buts. Perfect physical health in every sense of the word, in every way. Perfect health. Oh, so when Smoo came and did his message and he got distracted by the lizards, as kids do, what he was going to say is after the med bed, and you go back and you still eat poison, what will happen is your DNA, your body, your immune system will be perfect. So your immune system and your body will be able to filter through or filter out those poisons and only keep and retain and use the good part of what you actually eat. Everything else will disappear. Okay, your body will filter through and get rid of it or dissolve it or whatever. Okay, so do not worry about coming out of the med bed and going straight and eating, a chicken that's been poisoned because of the soil or the grass it's grown up on. Okay, don't worry, your body will be able to filter through all those poisons. Okay, so you will maintain perfect health, except if you deliberately eat nothing but junk food, takeaway food, smoke, drink, drugs. If you don't take care of yourself in the best possible way that you can, then yeah, your body's going to break down again. Okay, because you'll be killing it. So just make healthy choices. Eat an apple over a piece of cake. Have a nice home cooked meal instead of McDonald's. Just make the best choices that are available to you whenever you possibly can. Okay, that's all you have to do. Make sure you exercise, make sure you lead an active lifestyle, not just sit on the computer, 10, 12 hours a day staring at the screen. Okay, really important to lead an active lifestyle. So go for a run on the beach, go swimming, go hiking, go cycling, go skateboarding, whatever. Take care of your body. Go to the gym, go do yoga, go do Pilates, go take a martial arts course, something to keep active. Okay. Can it reverse the vax? Yes, it does reverse the vax. Okay, completely. And all the results of the vax, it reverses. Got a question about medbeds. You've gone through the menopause and you get healing for age regression. Does that mean your hormones go back to premenopause? You menstruate again? Yes, but you can turn off the menstruation, okay, until you actually want a baby. And then you go back in the med bed, or I think they can actually give you an injection of something which actually starts that process again. I don't think you need a med bed to turn it back on. Yeah. I don't think you need a med bed to turn it off, actually. I think that's an injection. But the med bed does do it anyway. Okay, so you don't need the med bed plus an injection. The med bed will do it anyway, but if you don't want a med bed and you want to turn it off, you can get an injection. And also, you don't need a med bed to turn it back on. It's just the injection, which will kickstart it again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Will the animal healing chambers be delayed due to humans getting done first, coming out at the same time? Animal healing chambers will be available the same time as the med beds. Okay. There will just most likely be less animal healing chambers than med beds at first. Okay. So just have to watch that, but animals don't take half as long as humans, because humans have the scan and then have the med bed. Animals just literally, they scan them when they're in the med bed, and it's all done at once. So, for example, my 2 little dogs, for general healing and desexing, literally 6 or 7 minutes each in the med bed, in the healing chamber. Literally 6 or 7 minutes each for a healing and desexing. That's it. For my 30-year-old horse, for a full healing without any age regression, I don't believe they're going to allow age regression for animals. For general healing, being 30 years old, you'd probably be about 15 minutes in the chamber. That's it. The healthier they are, the less time they spend in the chamber, just like you. The more unhealthy or the more elderly, then obviously a little bit longer. But the preparation for an animal would take longer than the actual procedure itself. So they'll get through them, bang, 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 really quick. really quick, okay? How long do you think you'll be in the med bed for your treatment? Depends what I'm having done. Depends what they want me to have done. More to the point. My choice, if it was my choice, what I would have done, probably around 30 to 35 minutes max, maximum, maybe even 25. Um, what they probably want me to have done, probably around an hour, hour and 20 minutes, something like that. So, great. Okay. I have to say, Jason Shirker interviews this Ray claiming he's a white hat. They released a video, there's no med beds. When you are trying to sell your own technology, of course you're going to say the free ones don't exist. Like classic marketing. Really. He's going to have egg on his face plus a whole bunch more when they're actually revealed to the public. So, just saying these people that are developing and investing and helping other companies to develop technology, healing technology, yeah, they would say the med beds don't exist, and they would say bad things about med beds, like they would suck out your soul, because they don't want people to be healed for free. They want to sell their own for profit. I'm not saying that's what he's doing, but think about it. Just putting that out there. Can we phone to make an appointment for the RV and med bed anytime or only during office hours, please? We will have to wait and see. I do not have that information. It's hard on your mum too. Ugh, it's just crazy. She's never been in hospital except to give birth. And now she's been in hospital 4 times in 9 months. And it's just, and you know what the hardest thing is? And this is gonna sound really, really selfish on my part. I'm expected to educate the entire Earth's population on the med beds. Yet my mum's sitting in a hospital bed, potentially facing surgery. She almost died last year, and yet I'm expected to sit here and give people hope, educate people on the most wonderful technology in modern times, while my mum was sitting in hospital almost dying. And it's like, white hats? You can go and you know what? That sounds really selfish on my part, but yeah, it's just the way I feel. So, the white hats and I don't have a good relationship. Neither do the Galactic Council and myself have a good relationship. So, let's just say I won't be working with either of them in the future. I'll be cleaning stables and tending to the ponies. Okay, I'm not going to answer any questions about what medbeds can cure or heal. Medbeds cure and heal every single thing that is physical. Everything that's physical. You do not need to ask, can it heal this? Can it cure it? If it's physical, the answer is yes. Okay? So I'm not going to go through and answer each individual one because that's just a total waste of time. The answer is yes. Okay? Do we get a record of what they found of us after treatment? Any chips, viruses? That's what the scan's for. Okay? You have the scan first. And if you want to, you can request a printout of the actual scan, the results. Okay? And yeah, you can request that printout. All right, and that's yours to keep. All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Okay. I just wanted to come on and say that people sharing med beds suck out your soul is hideous at best. Okay. Anyone sharing that is in completely the opposite timeline for med beds being revealed. And it's just absolutely hideous. Okay. And it's probably the deep state that created, oh, med beds will suck out your soul. Oh my God, don't go near med beds, just to frighten you off. Because as I said earlier, a customer lost, a healthy person is a customer lost. They want you sick. You make them money when you're sick. Med beds make you healthy. There's no money in healthy people. Okay. So even chemists, your GP, a nurse, home care provider, they actually want you sick. Because if you become healthy, they lose their job. All right. They secretly won't tell you that, oh, I wish I knew the best health for you. Hmm. If they really did, they wouldn't have a job. Alrighty. So, yeah, it's all good. Okay. So, it's all good. No, you do not have to do my classes to be considered to work on the med beds. Absolutely not. My classes are for your own personal development. If you choose to take them or not is totally up to you. Okay? Just chill, relax, enjoy the ride. Okay? Let's see. Just before I go, I like this one, and got a really great explanation. Why would you deliberately avoid other white hats? You would need, in order for me to answer this 100%, you would need to be more specific of what white hats you're talking about. If you're talking about intel providers, they haven't done any research at all and all think that I'm a scammer. If you're talking about actual military kind of people, they usually avoid me. Why, I don't know. But I don't want to be around people for a very long time. Um, and let's be honest, the Alliance has not. And again, this is sounding really selfish because it's the vibrational frequency I'm in right now because of what they did to me yesterday. Um, the Alliance has done jack all for me. They've put me in harm's way, more times than I can count. Literally, literally put me deliberately in harm's way, like between a sniper's rifle and somebody else, a black hat, you know, show of strength from both sides. And myself and my mum was stuck in the middle, literally with a sniper's rifle, not more than 15, 20 meters away from me. So, you know, as bait, basically. So, yeah, the white hats have done nothing for me and have used me in very not white hat ways, in ways that actually could have got me killed. So, just saying. That's why I don't want anything to do with white hats. That's why I don't want anything to do with anything. I stay in my lane, stay on my own, and I'm happy that way. That way I'm not abused by others. I'm not used so much by others. And then I don't hear the abuse. When people talk about you behind your back, it's a sign of their very poor character instead of being respectful and coming and saying it to your face. Do you remember before the internet where people, if you had a problem with someone, you went to them and you punched them in the face? Those were the days. Now they just go online and bitch about you all the time. It's all good. It's all good. I know I'm not very happy today. If anyone is spiritually inclined, perhaps you could ask your ETs or spirit contacts what happened, because I'm not gonna talk about it again, okay? Um, yeah, all good. All good. Alright, guys, have a beautiful day and enjoy. Alright, everyone, take care. Bye.